Hello everyone, welcome back to another Figurehead Reviews video, and today we are looking at the very last figure in the King Shark Collect and Connect wave, the Toys R Us exclusive Damian Wayne with the alternate head for King Shark. So of course we have the front window box here. You got just the DC logo at the top with the Multiverse logo there, nothing on that side. On this side we do get some artwork of Damian along with the read-up. In the Robin War, Damian Wayne and others work to defeat the evil secret society, the Court of Owls, with reluctant aid from Jim Gordon's Batman. So that's kind of how they're tying it into that setup there. And we can see down here that they did add him. Before it just had the 6, and actually they were numbered differently. But we have the other figures, and here we see King Shark with the alternate head. And down here on the bottom is the UPC code. As I said, though, this is a Toys R Us exclusive, so you're probably not going to find them anymore at retail in the US anyway, but maybe you can find them online. But enough about that. Let's get a better look at Damian. And here is the Damian Wayne Robin outside of the packaging, and definitely some interesting design choices when it comes to the sculpt work. But overall, it's pretty cool to get a Damian Wayne figure. I think they did a good job with some of the things on here. That cape I think looks pretty cool. The face sculpt isn't bad. We'll of course get a closer look at that. We get this giant alternate head for the King Shark Collect and Connect, which we will look at once we put King Shark together, which is going to be in the next video. But enough about that. We're going to take a look at the accessories first here with the sword and the Court of Owls mask, and then we'll get a better look at Damian himself. So looking first at the sword that comes with Damian here, first of all, it does come a little bit warped out of the packaging, so you may want to straighten that out using the old heat gun technique. But I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's single colored plastic. It is this black with this shimmer to it. You can kind of see that shimmer in the light there. So it's, I don't know, maybe a sword color would have looked better than the black, but whatever. I'm not going to gripe too much about it. And then the Court of Owls mask here, which is pretty cool looking, pretty basic, but it's a cool little accessory to get. And of course, that Court of Owls mask does just pop right in there if you did want to have Damian wearing it. And, well, I was going to say it stays in pretty good, but not so much. It does if you have them displayed, but let's see. There we go. Yeah, just had to push it on there a little bit better. But yeah, it's a pretty decent looking little mask, cool accessory for the Court of Owls, stuff that you might want to have on display. So, but enough about that. Let's go ahead and get a better look here at Robin/Damian Wayne. So getting up close here at the head sculpt, and one of the downsides is that this hood is permanent. It is glued on, so all we get is his face, no indication of his hair or anything. So honestly, it's hard to say whether this is a Damian head sculpt or just, I don't know, any other type of head sculpt, because I don't know, it just doesn't scream Damian to me. But the hood molded pretty decently as far as the design, and I mean the face is painted and molded well. Looking down at the rest of the figure, this cape is going to be glued on. It's glued on, yep, right back there. So the cape is staying on, which, considering again that the hood is molded onto there, I don't think you'd want to take the cape off anyway. Decent looking paint there on the Robin logo. Came out looking good. It's got the little sidebars there, which looks fine. Belt came out looking fine. Gloves look pretty cool. He's even got, the gauntlets there. So that is definitely cool. And he does have this soft goods material down here for the legs, which I noticed if I tried to bend too much, you kind of put a little bit of stress on them, so you're going to want to be careful with that. The one thing too I'll point out as far as the sculpt goes, I don't know, I feel like he's a little too buff to be a 13-year-old boy. I can't help but feel like they took the full-grown male body sculpt and just found a way to make it smaller, because I feel like he's just a little too ripped. But anyway, going down, these guys, his knee pads do come off. They are just little grippy pieces, so it can be kind of easy to to mess that up. And his boots came out looking pretty good, actually. No complaints there. A little bit of line work there right at the calf. But yeah, overall, not a bad design choice in my opinion as far as the look that they went with. Again, that body sculpt, he looks a little too buff to be, a 13-year-old boy. But let's go ahead and get a better look here at his scale and articulation. So real quick, we can see that his scale has him coming in at about 5.5 inches. So he is on the short side, which is accurate. He is, again, a 13-year-old boy. But taking a look at his articulation, so the head does move side to side, but it's really stiff because that hood seems to kind of grab onto the cape, and yeah, you kind of snag in a few spots. Nope, he doesn't get any up and down motion. So limited side to side there. His arms do come up pretty good. When rotating, you are going to hit that, so you're not going to be able to rotate all the way around. Yep, that's a downside there. Those knee pads keep coming off. He does have an upper bicep swivel, single jointed elbow. He does just have, of course, the swivel here, no hinge articulation. He does have an ab crunch, which, not bad. Back. Oh boy, he can actually go really far back. Yeah, okay. He does have a waist swivel. Now legs, because of that, the shirt that he has that comes down to those soft goods, I feel like I'm going to rip something if I go too much further than that. Going forward, kind of a similar story. It snags on that, so you can't get too far forwards. And yeah, it doesn't look like I could get anything backwards. He does have a thigh cut, single jointed knee, and he does just have a hinge at the ankle. No type of articulation beyond that for that. And to get a good look at his size comparison, there is Damian standing in the middle of the rest of the figures in the King Shark Collect and Connect wave. You have Hawkman on the far left, followed by Batgirl, the Jim Gordon Batman that was referenced in the read-up for Damian here. And then jumping over, we have the Earth 2 Flash from the TV show, Zoom from the Flash TV show, and the Dark Knight Returns Joker. Coming next, King Shark. Can't wait. And that about does it for this review, everyone. And, overall, I think it was really cool that we got a Damian Wayne in the Multiverse line. Again, I feel like the sculpt is just a little on the, more adult-looking side. He looks like a very short man as opposed to, again, a 13-year-old boy. The Icons line, I think, definitely got it right. Unfortunately, I do not have that to show you. But overall, not a bad figure. I don't like how they did the knee pads because they just keep wanting to fall off. I don't even know if I'm going to bother displaying those with them. I think the cape is kind of cool, and I think the Court of Owls mask is pretty cool. His posability, though, Robin is a super agile character, and we don't really get a chance to show that off because we can't really pose him very well. But as I said, that about does it for this review, everyone. If you liked this review, please hit that like button down below. If you got any comments, please leave those down below as well. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. And as always, I appreciate you stopping by, watching my video, and have a great day.